Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Shane Baz. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
About to get started. Justin Crawford steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the home opener is underway.
7 o'clock.
On the ground, Trey Turner gloves it, throws to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one.
Third baseman, Colton Montgomery.
Inside, ball one.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball down the line. O'Hearn, long run, can't get there. This one lands foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On the hill for the White Sox, Clay Holmes. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
hit in the air, left field. DeLuca settles under this one. One up, one down.
Batting second, shortstop Trey Turner.
That's the ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 2 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Oh!
And a swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
First baseman, Brett Harper.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying it off.
Shea Langoliers up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Runner edges away at second. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the White Sox DH, Munetaka Murakami. And a foul ball. That one missed. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Good job to fight that one off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Line drive. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Andy Hahn.
Sliced hard but foul. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lace to right center, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 out, runner at second. Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit.
Oh.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The White Sox looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2 goes down looking.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Brooks Lee.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 1. In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second, 2 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. O'Hearn on his way over. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan O'Hearn stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ground ball. Makes a sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. So up next, Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez.
Two down, nobody on. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. No score here in the second. This one in the air, center field. Crawford in position. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the third inning, Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox. DeLuca measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Strike 2.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Ball.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Bader on the move. And there are 2 outs. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Justin Crawford getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Huh.
And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That's
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Lined into right, and that's down, a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat.
next
High
for the White
fastball,
Sox,
even a little
third
above the
baseman,
zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Ball.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That one's in there. That is strike 2.
It's early, but the off-speed stuff has fooled him a few times now. A lot of those pitches are used to get hitters to chase, but he's dropping them in for strikes.
Squirts away from Langoliers. To second, in there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Marcelo Meyer.
Third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's out the corner.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that one fouled off. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
On a line. And a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Real Muto throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. Swing and a foul out of play. The Phils with a chance to score first here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering is outside. Swung on, belted. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. The Phillies score first. It's 3-0. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Walked. his first time. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Into the outfield, base hit. And now a chance for Shea Langolier. Fly to left his first time.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitch.
The flip, there's one. And two. What a play. No question about this one. It's out of here. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. Their third home run of the inning. So 2 down, and now Bader up to the plate. That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw.
Waste no time there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
On the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the fourth, Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
And that one hammered way back there. He brought it back.
Up next for Chicago, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
And the batter now, Andy Pajes. Doubled his first time up. On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom 4, Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies.
Marcelo Meyer.
He swings and fouls one off.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Jalen Lyle.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one almost hit him. Big stack center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away now.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And that one fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the fifth. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air, right field. O'Hearn settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman Brooks Lee.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And the 0-1. In the air to left center. Bader takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for Chicago,
Johnny DeLuca digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Strike one.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
2-0. And another ball.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Shea Langoliers.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. That one fouled off. Man at second. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 0-2 stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And the 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Pajes on the move. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball to the right side. The tag, and he's out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Center fielder Harrison Bader.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Top 6. Now it's the White Sox catcher, JT Realmuto. And there's a foul ball. That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lyle under it. 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Justin Crawford.
In the air, out towards left center. And there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Whoa.
Montgomery, 24 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And wow, that one is way out of here. He circles the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-1. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Yeah, to watch your lips, you better be ready. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for Chicago,
Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Eric Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low.
He's in there.
Throw, safe. And now 1 and 2. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the sixth. And now for the Phillies, Carlos Cortez.
Second baseman, Carlos. Now pitching
New pitcher now, Jose A. Ferrer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In the air, left field. DeLuca under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Nope, that's away.
Here's a 1-1. Base hit, left center field. So now back to the top of the order. So the Philly batting order turns over. Dalen Lyle will hit next.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. Meyer at first, one gone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Line into right center field, that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 out.
Now pitching.
And now Brooks Raley taking over on the mound.
Oh.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses. Ball 3. He was late there. Strike 1. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ball 1 to Bryce. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Stepping in, Shea Langoliers. Fouled off left side. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Check swing, went around. That's strike 2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Grand slam. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah,
got him swinging for the K. That'll end the back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, do players get bored during blowouts?
Well, it just depends. I mean, some days, Boo, when you're blowing it out, like you're getting a lot of hits and you're putting some numbers up in the columns. The worst thing on blowout games is if you're that guy with the goose egg and everybody else has got multiple knocks and you went over. You're just saying, man, what is wrong with me? Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Right through there for a strike. The Phillies up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
And that one hit to first. One at second. To first. Double play. Nicely done. So digging in, Chase Mydroff, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
No, that's a ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Luke Weaver.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That one hit to right, and that's the 3rd out. So here's Bader now, 1 for 3. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-0.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
He was all over that one. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Joey Weimer. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. The pitcher on here, Jordan Leisure.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's the ball.
One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the seventh.
That's the ball.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. DeLuca has a beat on it. He's got it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crawford on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the 8th. JT Realmuto steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Pulls that one foul.
Whoa.
One, 2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Realmuto aboard here at first with nobody out. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the White Sox.
Digging in, Colson Montgomery.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Now pitching.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Tanner Scott.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
That one fouled off. Fought off foul. 2 in scoring position, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 8th. Gap shot should score at least 2. One run across. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 10-3. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity is off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Scott, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back, if they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Laser to the gap should score the run. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. And in at second with an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Murakami swings through it for strike 1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Right fielder, Andy Ahern.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Joan Duran.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike. Throw save. That's a stolen base.
Ball.
Just missed. Outside low. 3-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Base hit and a run in to score.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the bottom of the 8th, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle, Witt on the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
First offering way inside, almost got him. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Leading off, Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. Duran, the tall righty, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. High fly ball down the left field line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Jack Caglione. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Down low, it kicks away. No advance though. And a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Now on the bump, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
inside and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman Colson Montgomery.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Yo, one. And there's a ball. All loaded up here at the top of the ninth. And that's downstairs. 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Man, that got him square in the mask. DeLuca on third. Caglione over at second. Crawford at first with no outs. And that one almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. That's outside. Ball one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Tying run at the plate. Oh, great stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter Munetaka Murakami.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. Second and third here. One away. That misses. Ball one. And that's a strikeout looking. White Sox down to their final out. So up now for Chicago, Andy Pages. That one not close. And that's ball one. That clips a corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Harper under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one. And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song. I'm just